Oh yeah, we're getting muddy today. What's this? Oh my god! I just saved some mud right there. Baby jump. Oh yeah. Stop.
What is going on, everybody? It is another beautiful day to be out biking. Today, we will be biking at Snowmass Bike Park, which is in Snowmass Village, Colorado, near the Aspen area. To start our adventure, we actually drove from Denver to a town near Snowmass called Glenwood Springs the night before. And then we woke up in town the morning of the bike ride and hiked at the Maroon Bells. The Maroon Bells was absolutely beautiful. The Maroon Bells, when I refer to them, it's actually a lake that's surrounded by two bells, which are 14ers. For those of you who aren't from Colorado, 14ers are mountains that are over 14,000 feet. The Maroon Lake sits right at the base of a valley in between the two bells, and it has an amazing view and a beautiful drive containing bright yellow aspen trees. After we hiked at the Maroon Bells, we drove over to Snowmass and got ready. And then I started biking. If you are new to the channel, my goal is to entertain you with weekly mountain biking content. If you find that you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mountain biking content. I post at least once per week, and I'm going to be keeping up content all winter. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a bit of rain, so the gondola was closed when I got there. I got there at like 10:30, and they just opened it back up. It rained fairly hard this morning, and it looks like there's thunderstorms in the afternoon, so don't know what trails I'll be doing. Probably some blues and maybe a black. I'm a bit afraid to do tech because it's wet and slick and stuff. I think I saw like French Press online was a cool blue trail. Heard a lot of talk about that. But yeah, I'm stoked to be riding Snowmass Bike Park. One of the reasons for this trip is that the aspens are starting to turn yellow, which is absolutely gorgeous. And a great opportunity for some B-roll. Oh, what better way to warm up than doing some squats in the gondola.
Hey, thank you, morning. Grab that from you, thank you very much. Let's take Verde. Yeah, the Viking Trail.
So I went online to look for a description of the Viking Trail, and here's what Snowmass's website had to say. Viking is a more difficult freeride trail with features to prepare riders for the challenge of Valhalla. Running for 2.7 miles, the trail features medium-sized jumps and bridges, taking riders from the top of Elk Camp Gondola down to Snowmass Base Village, through evergreen forests, aspen trees, and wide open meadows for a scenic experience.
Freestyle trail that I've never ridden before, because I haven't ridden anywhere here. The jumps are a little washed out. I think I gotta put bigger chin protectors in my helmet. But yeah, I figured this would be a good warm-up. So far, it hasn't disappointed.
One thing that became quickly apparent when riding here is that the dirt is really slippery. The locals told me that anytime you see aspens, the dirt's going to be slippery because the pine trees are more invasive in that area, and they actually kind of clean up the dirt and make it like more rocky, whereas the dirt near the aspens is more muddy. So I remember one time today, I actually stepped off the bike to put my foot down and like immediately ate it. So the tires were definitely my friend today.
Oh yeah, we're getting muddy today. Holy shit. I think I just ate some mud right there. Just a jump? Fuck it! Woo! Zip line crossing. Oh yeah! It's raining again. Let's hope they let me up the gondola.
For a bit of context here, they had actually closed the gondola this morning and I had to wait in line for about an hour because it was raining. Some downhill parks in Colorado, like Trestle, don't close in the rain at all because there's no real dirt or soil to get messed up. But since there's actually like dirt and soil in Snowmass, they close the runs because they can get dangerously slippery and you can do damage to them.
Stay on Viking. We have here a little, get that loose. Oh, is this a jump? First jump? Yoo. Second jump? Yoo. Oh god.
None of the jumps on this trail were very big for my skill level, which is probably intermediate for a downhiller. It was hard to get speed for them, and they were also a bit washed out, meaning that the lips and the landings were kind of muted, so some of them turned into more like rollers than actual jumps.
So I put an air token in my shock. Oh, this is a jump. Oh, yeah. I had a 0.2 inch square token in there. That's what it came at stock. And I threw a 0.8 in there, and it feels really great. Feel a lot more controlled jumping, which is what I was hoping for. And I'm not bottoming out the shock. Feels really good. Just rocking the shock fully open. Woo. And we're gonna continue on down the Viking trail. But yeah, I was talking about this new spacer and how freaking great it feels. Compared to the previous setup.
So for those of you who had no clue what I was talking about when I was talking about spacers, I put what's called a spacer in my rear shock, And what that does is it reduces the amount of volume that's in your rear shock, and that makes it harder to compress. But it doesn't make it harder to compress across the whole length of travel. It makes it exponentially harder to compress as you get towards the end of the travel. And this makes it really good for stuff like jumps and drops, where you might take some really hard impacts that use all of your travel, while still making it supple at the top end.
Big puddle landing right there. What's this? Oh my god! It's a lot harsher than I expected. Oh! This mud is so goddamn slick. It's insane. I set my foot down for 1 second, just a jump.
This right here was probably one of the prettiest sections of trail. You're just immersed in these beautiful yellow aspens, and it feels like you're entering a different planet.
Try this one out, sir.
Alright, so we're getting towards the end of the video. We are finishing out the Viking trail. The trail gets a little more boring towards the bottom. It becomes a green, and that green is pretty mellow, pretty open. You're not in the woods at all. Nothing too exciting. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Like I said earlier, I release mountain biking content about once per week, and I will be releasing content in the winter as well. I will be doing a part 2 to this video, and maybe even a part 3, depending on how long video number 2 is. But thanks again for riding with me, and have a wonderful day.